What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Flames back at it again. Another Bible reading video. It's day, man. We're about to be reading um out of Second Kings, chapter 15. Without further ado, man, get right. Oh, chapter 15 and 16, because I gotta get this video done right now. I have like the perfect amount of time for it. So yeah, chapters 15, 16. Get right to it. Okay. Azra reigns in Judah. In the 27th year of Jerusalem, king of Israel, Azariah the son of Amaziah, king of Judah, began to reign. He was 16 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 52 years in Jerusalem. Isn't it kind of crazy? Like, sometimes, like, even one of the kings that we talked about before, I forget his name, the child, he was made king at 6 years old. Like, that used to happen back then, and it used to just be accepted. Like, I don't know, I feel like that's just crazy. Imagine being a 6 year old and become king over an entire great nation. Okay. And he did what was right in the eyes of the Lord, according to all that his father Amaziah had done. Nevertheless, in the high places were not taken away. People still sacrificed and made offerings on the high places. And the word touched the king that he was a leper to the day of his death, and he lived in a separate house. And Jotham the king's son was over the household, governing the people of the land. Now the rest of the acts of Azra and all that he did, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Judah? And Azra slept with his fathers. And Azariah slept with his fathers, and they buried him with his fathers in the city of David. And Jotham his son reigned in his place. Zechar- Zechariah, yeah. Zechariah reigns in Israel. In the 30th year of Azariah king of Judah, Zechariah the son of Jeroboam reigned over Israel and Samaria 6 months. And he did what was evil in the sight of the Lord, as his fathers had done. He did not depart from the sins of Jeroboam the son of Nebat, which he made Israel to sin. Shallum the son of Jabesh conspired against him and struck him down at Iblim, and put him to death and reigned in his place. Now the rest of the deeds of Zechariah, behold, they are written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Israel. This was the promise of the Lord that he gave to Jehu. Your son shall sit on the throne of Israel to the fourth generation. And so it came to pass. So he gave a promise to Jehu to have 4 generations sit on the throne. And the Lord was like, let's get this hurried up. Let's get this one out of here in 6 months. Shallum reigns in Israel. Shallum the son of Jabesh began to reign in the 39th year of Uzziah king of Judah, and he reigned 1 month in Samaria. The Manahem, the son of Gadi, came up from Tisra and came to Samaria, and struck down Shallum the son of Jabesh in Samaria, and put him to death and reigned in his place. Now the rest of the deeds of Shallum and the conspiracy that he made, behold, they are written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Israel. At the time Menahem sacked Tip, um, Tipsah and all who were in it in its territory from Tisra on, because they did not open it to him. Therefore he sacked it. And he ripped open all the women who in it who were pregnant. Jeez, that's so brutal. Menahem reigned in Israel. In the 39th year of Azra king of Judah, Menahem son of Gadi began to reign over Israel, and he reigned 10 years in Samaria. And he did what was evil in the sight of the Lord. He did not depart all his days from the sins of Jeroboam the son of Nebat, which he made Israel to sin. Pul, the king of Assyria, came against the land, and Menahem gave Pul 1,000 talents of silver, that he might help him to confirm his hold on the royal power. Menahem uh, exa- exacted the money from Israel, that is, all from all the wealthy men, 50 shekels of silver from every man, to give to the king of Assyria. So the king of Assyria turned back and did not stay there in the land. Now the rest of the deeds of Menahem and all that he did, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Israel? And Menahem slept with his fathers, and Pekiah his son lived in his place. Pekiah reigns in Israel. In the 50th year of Azra king of Judah, Pekiah the son of Menahem began to reign over Israel and Samaria, and he reigned 2 years. And he did what was evil in the sight of the Lord. He did not turn away from the sins of Jeroboam the son of Nebat, which he made Israel to sin. And Pekah the son of Remaliah, his captain, conspired against him with 50 men of the people of Gilead, and struck him down in Samaria. And Hiddedel of the king's house with Agrom and Areh, and he put him to death and reigned in his place. Now the rest of the deeds of Pekah and all that he did, behold, they are written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Israel. Pekah reigns in Israel. In the 52nd year of Azra the king of Judah, Pekah the son of Remiah began to reign over Israel and Samaria, and he reigned 20 years. And he did what was evil in the sight of the Lord. He did not depart from the sins of Jeroboam the son of Nebat, which he made Israel to sin. In the days of Pekah of Israel, Tiglath-Pileser king of Assyria came and captured Ijon, Abel Beth Makkah, Genoa, Kadesh, Hazor, Gilead, and Galilee, and all the land of Naphtali, and he carried the people captive to Assyria. Then Hoshea the son of Elah made a conspiracy against Pekah the son of Ramaliel, struck him down, and put him to death, and reigned in his place in the 20th year of Jotham the son of Uzziah. Now the rest of the acts of Pekah and all that he did, behold, they are written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Israel. Jotham reigns in Judah. In the 2nd year of Pekah the son of Ramiah, king of Israel, Jotham the son of Uzziah, king of Judah, began to reign. He was 25 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 16 years in Jerusalem. His mother's name was Jeshurun, the daughter of Zadok, and he did what was right in the eyes of the Lord, according to all that his father Uzziah had done. Nevertheless, the high places were still not removed. The people still sacrificed and made offerings on the high places. He built the upper gate of the house of the Lord. Now the rest of the acts of Jotham, and all that he did, are they not written in the book of Chronicles of the kings of Judah? In those days the Lord began to send Rezin the king of Syria and Pekah the son of Ramiah against Judah. Jotham slept with his fathers and was buried with his fathers in the city of David his father, and Ahaz his son reigned in his place. Okay, it's end of chapter 15. Chapter 16 is a short one, so since, I need a little bit of time, plus it's another short chapter, we're just gonna, combine the two chapters. Okay, chapter 16. Ahaz reigns in Judah. In the 17th year of Pekah son of Ramaliel, Ahaz the son of Jotham, king of Judah, began to reign. Ahaz was 20 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 16 years in Jerusalem, and he did not do what was right in the eyes of the Lord his God, as his father David had done, but he walked in the way of the king of Israel, of the kings of Israel. He even burned his son as an offering, according to the despicable practices of the nation, whom the Lord drove out before the people of Israel. That's crazy. Crazy. And he sacrificed and made offerings on the high places and on the hills and under every green tree. Then Rezin king of Syria and Pekah son of Ramah king of Israel came up to wage war on Jerusalem, and they besieged Ahaz, but could not conquer him. At that time Rezin the king of Syria recovered Elath for Syria, and drove the men of Judah from Elath. And the Edomites came to Elath, where they dwell to this day. So Ahaz sent messengers to Tilgath-Pilneser, king of Assyria, saying, I am your servant and your son. Come up and rescue me from the hand of the king of Syria and from the hand of the king of Israel who are attacking me. Ahaz also took the silver and the gold that was found in the house of the Lord and the treasuries of the king's house, and sent a present to the king of Assyria. And the king of Assyria listened to him. The king of Assyria marched up against Damascus and took it, carrying its people captive to Kir, and he killed Rezin. When King Ahaz went to Damascus to meet Tilgath-Pileser, king of Assyria, he saw the altar that was at Damascus, and King Ahaz sent to Ira the priest a model of the altar and its pattern, exact in all its details. And Ira the priest built the altar in accordance with all that King Ahaz sent from Damascus. So Ira the priest made it before King Ahaz arrived from Damascus. And when the king came from Damascus, the king viewed the altar. Then the king drew near to the altar and went up on it, and burned his burnt offering and his grain offering, and poured his drink offering, and threw the blood of the peace offerings on the altar. And the bronze altar that was before the Lord he removed from the front of the house, from the place between his altar and the house of the Lord, and put it on the north side of his altar. And King Ahaz commanded Ur the priest, saying, On the great altar burn the morning burnt offering, and the evening grain offering, and the king's burnt offering and his grain offering, with the burnt offering of all the people of the land, and their grain offering and their drink offering, and throw it on the blood of the burnt offering, and all the blood of the sacrifice. But the bronze altar shall be for me to inquire by. Or the priest did all this as King Ahaz commanded. And King Ahaz cut off all the frames of the stands and removed the basin from them. And he took down the sea from off the bronze oxen that were under it and put it on a stone pedestal, and covered way for the Sabbath that had been built inside the house and the outer entrance for the king. He caused to go around the house of the Lord because the king of Assyria. Now the rest of the acts of Ahaz that he did, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Judah? And Ahaz slept with his fathers, and was buried with his fathers in the city of David, and Hezekiah his son reigned in his place. Okay, that is it for that chapter. I'm really interested when it keeps referencing these books with more information. I definitely at some point do, maybe when we finish the Old Testament or something, want to read through these books to be able to educate myself more on some of the history, because it's just like, it's a little like broad on how it's being portrayed at some points. But yeah, I really appreciate y'all for watching. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for tuning in. And yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. God bless y'all as always, and stay safe. God bless. Peace.